Alright, here we are, back at it in the backyard with another episode of Whiskey in the Wild, or at least as wild as I can get. Pretty wild times, so don't have to go far, you know? Anyway, got my cup, and in lieu of chase, I figure we're still gonna do a shot. Don't have chase, but hey, let's do a shot. Because this is some good stuff today. I've had this stuff before. Upon trying it the last time, it quickly skyrocketed to my #1 scotch. And this scotch is the Glenlivet 15 French Oak Reserve. How about that? Being a much larger, reputable money-making company, their packaging is quite detailed and has quite a lot of details. Surprisingly, the tasting notes on the back, pause if you so desire to read this now, are actually fairly accurate. Coat screwed up on the line for anyway. I'm working on it. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy. I seem to have a habit of not reviewing core lines of scotch and other whiskeys. Let's see, I've done the Glenlivet 15, no, Glenfiddich 15 without doing the Glenfiddich 12. I've done the Glenmorangie 14 without doing the standard Glenmorangie 10. And now we're going to do the Glenlivet 15 without doing the Glenlivet 12. And, Lot 40 cast strength without trying actual Lot 40. So I have a bit of a habit of jumping the gate, if you will, and going beyond the core line. But hey, that's okay. Let's get dangerous. In the pocketbook, because this shit ain't cheap. I will admit, my limit on a bottle is about $100. So most of the stuff I'll be reviewing doesn't really go that much farther. I keep looking at the Dalwhinnie, but where I make my purchases, LCBO, it's over $100, and so I'm not entirely sure. But maybe we'll get to the Dalwhinnie someday. But today we got the Glenlivet 15. I really like this stuff. I'm familiar with it now, so I'm gonna go ahead and drink it and enjoy it, because it's really good. Not too much. Still got plans for the day. I'm not driving, but there are plans. The cork is buttery. Okay. How long has this video been running? Let's see. 4 minutes. Okay. You saw it. I pulled my glass out right when the video started. There's already a forest floaty in there. Not really in the forest, but there's a tree right here. There's all sorts of trees in the backyard. Floaties. What are you gonna do? At least the trees are in me, and they're a part of me, and Slanche, Nozdrovia, cheers, salud. Over the lips, past the gums. Watch out, butthole, here it comes. Well, damn, I didn't even smell it. But hey, You saw my raw reaction. So let's go ahead and sniff it first. Try to warm it up. So initially, you're getting that big blast of barley grain in there. Single malt Scotch style. Creamy. Yep. Nice and creamy. Smooth. It's, the alcohol note is very smooth. It doesn't seem very peppery or lemony. It is very nice. It's very soft. It is -11 today, and smells don't smell so much in the cold, but we'll do our best. Oh yeah, it's warming up now. I got all my Downy insulators on. I should be good for at least 15-20 minutes without an external heat source. Barley, honey. Honey? Oh, yeah, actually, hints of honey on the nose there. Barley, honey, the barley cream, honey, smooth, neutral booziness. Well, smooth, neutral alcohol smell. It's not boozy or sharp. It's not sharp, and it's not boozy, and it's not peppery, and it's not lemony. It's kind of buttery. It's very nice, and hints of chocolate. And once again, it is 11 degrees outside, so oh no, I'm leaving garbage behind. The cat fell out of the bottle. Out of the box. I gotta pack it out. I'm at home, but I shouldn't leave my trash in the backyard. Yes. What was I looking at the box again for? Who cares? Oh, that particular sniff was a big shot of the oak. It's French oak, Limousin oak. Outstanding oak profile on that. I keep shipping it. I'm not going to tell you what it tastes like, though. See, on the nose, it's, get out of here, Box. I'm not looking at you for notes. I don't need you. So on the nose, we got smooth alcohol, buttery, hints of honey, chocolate, rich, deep oak. The oak really stands out, in my opinion, far much more than traditional whiskey barrels or just European oak, sherry oak, bourbon oak, American oak. One of my favorite types of oak is virgin European oak, or just the traditional whiskey oak barrels, similar to what you'd find in Altmore. But this stuff, this French oak, it's got an even nicer oakiness than the Altmore. Nothing's gonna take Altmore away from me as my favorite Scotch, but the Glenlivet 15 is really trying. Okay, now I'm gonna sip it again, and this time I'm gonna tell you what it tastes like. That'll get your saw running. I don't know if you could hear that saw in the background, but it was there. Woo, yeah, that'll run your saw. Man, that stuff is good. It's very similar to what you're getting on the nose. The barley, the notes of barley, the chocolatiness, the oakiness, the smooth alcohol flavor that is more or less neutral. It's like a neutral alcohol flavor, so it doesn't really have anything going on. I mean, it's alcohol, but it doesn't taste. It's neutral. It's that like neutral alcohol, chocolatey, deep, rich oak flavors. Just that oak note just goes and goes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Man, you can chew that like gum. Oh, that's good. Woo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very similar to what you're getting on the nose, but just in your mouth, in liquid form. Honey, buttery, chocolatey, single malt scotch. And, yeah, just that French oak just brings it up to another level. Brings out so many flavors, deep, just the depth of flavors are magnified so much more in this stuff. And then, of course, the French oak comes in just kicking butt all over the place. It's outstanding. It's really outstanding. And what I really like about Scotch is Scotch that's like, I like smoke, not so much peat. And you know, a good smoky Scotch is all right, but I find the smoke hides a lot of flavors. And this stuff is not smoky at all. No smoke, no peat. Good, clean Scotch. No, this stuff's right up there with, at least on my list, you know, Altmore, Balvenie, Glenlivet 15. You know, it really doesn't get much better than this. Unless you don't like speyside and, you know, Islay's your thing, then you probably won't like it and you think there is much better. To each their own. I'm just saying, if this is your bag, if speyside's your bag boy, you need to put this in there carefully. Don't let him drop it. Don't let your bag boy drop your Glenlivet 15. I'm all over the place. Woo. Yeah. Oh yeah, this stuff is so good. I mean, what can I say? I mean, the notes are the notes. They're there. They're what you get. It's the buttery, honey, chocolatey, oaky, deep, rich, creamy Scotch. So all I'm really doing is just laughing it up, telling you how much I like this stuff. Hey, you know, if you can't be happy for someone being happy, it might be time to reevaluate. Just saying. Well, all right. I'm gonna slug this back, pound a shot, and tell you what that shot was like. That was not a shot. That was only like a quarter of a shot. This guy's a 1 3/4. Whew, so we're gonna fill that. And we're gonna shoot it like a pissed off Perry Saturn in WCW before he dated the mop. I've been watching a lot of old wrestling stuff, and you know, if you're familiar with the Perry Saturn incidents, you'll know what I mean. All right. I used to watch wrestling much as a kid. Much more into the MMA now myself. Anyone else looking forward to that Blachowicz-Adesanya fight? Let me know, because I am. That's going to be a big night, too. That 259 UFC, getting off track here, but hey. Nunez and Adesanya are both fighting that night, and if you know what's going on, those two are like the legit. Like, Adesanya is not, no one's really talking about him as the GOAT yet, but Nunez, she's the GOAT. Tune in. Whew. Got off topic there. Let's get back to the shot. Wow. That was like... Wow. Well, referencing my childhood again, when I was a kid, I used to just take butter and sugar and honey, and I'd microwave it for a few seconds, melt the butter into the bread, sugar and honey on top, and that shot was reminiscent of the flavor of butter, sugar, and honey. Because, like I was saying, this stuff, it's buttery, it's honey, it's chocolatey, it's deep and rich, and the flavors are big. Yeah. Well, in case you couldn't tell, I really like this stuff. I'm starting to catch a chill. Because as warm as all my layers are, it's activewear. And I usually get about 15 to 20 minutes in this type of cold before I gotta start moving again. So, that being said, thank you for watching, and stay warm and dry out there. Woo!